Hello, hello, how we doing? Welcome in, everybody. Hello, Nagesh, Rhonda, Rika, Parker. Hey, Omac, how you doing? Arvasu, hello. Alright. Hope you got a good sleep after your subathon. Yeah, it took a day. My sleep schedule was kind of wonky there because I stayed up too late afterwards. Alright. We're all back on track. 30 E-Drags for farming is hilarious. Yeah, 30 E-Drags is pretty funny. So we got a few different things going on today. We're gonna do some farming because I do want to finish my walls. I meant to do that before. We've got a couple of builders to get busy as well. But I want to finish my walls. I want to get builders busy. We've got esports in 25-ish minutes. We're gonna be watching Zoos versus... Hold on. Team Winter. Which, this should be a pretty big matchup, actually. Let me see if Team Winter is ranked. Yo, Omac with the Prime sub. Thank you so much for that support, Omac. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. I hope you've been doing well. It has been a little while. Let's see. Where is Team Winter? Can show this real quick. Here we go. I thought Team Winter was ranked. Okay, there they are. They are ranked. Not quite as high as I'd thought, but they are still ranked up here a fair bit, so it's not exactly going to be a pushover match for Zoos. So this should be a good matchup. It'll be Team Winter versus Zoos in the Puxus Cup or something like that, I think is what it is. Puxus Cup. So easy to farm with all these Electro Dragons. Yeah, it is. The bases go down so fast. And to make it even better, I've got more Electro Dragons and then clone spells for even more Electro Dragons. Oh my goodness. Any good ranked pushing armies for Town Hall 17? You tried mass throwers but can't figure it out? I mean, throwers is gonna be solid, but if you're not liking throwers, I mean, it's hard to go wrong with Super Dragons. You could try the revive spam with Super Dragons, which is basically something along these lines right here. So you have the Super Dragons and then a bunch of revives and some totems. And basically you just revive mainly the Prince, or not the Prince, sorry, mainly the Duke, sometimes the Prince, and then that works out pretty well. Otherwise, maybe I would just look around, because I mean, there's a lot of different things that can work right now. Find something that you enjoy and that works well for you. "41 Electro Dragons don't need no spell." Yeah, that's why we got clones, because we just want more Electro Dragons. Because we could just find a base and circle it with Thunder Chickens. Just like so. Spam in some heroes. Do that, why not? And then try to get the blimp in here before things already go down. Drop in that totem. And we're gonna clone up the Electro Dragons in the core of the base. And there we go. Look at them all. That's funny. And it's so quick. Like, I'm not even trying to min-max my speed. How fast was that? 30 seconds? A little over 30 seconds, still. That's crazy. It is funny. Just put them all in one spot. It is faster to spread them out. It is much faster to spread them all out. But, I mean, it doesn't matter. You have so many Electro Dragons, you can do it however you want. Do it however your heart desires. Oh man, oh man. What thrower army do you use? I don't use throwers. I just know a lot of people use them and do well with them. I do have thrower videos on my YouTube though, because I have used them in the past. So if you want to check out my YouTube for some inspiration, I have 2 thrower armies on there. One's very spammy, the other one's not as spammy. One spot for the meme, spread out for 30 seconds. Yeah, let's do it. We can do one for the meme. Here we go. All in one spot. I'm not even gonna do a blimp. Oh my god. There we go. Look at them all. There they go. There's so many Electro Dragons. They'll make their way in there. I mean, there's absolutely nothing that can stop this many Electro Dragons. There isn't a splash damage in the world. They're cruising. Oh, I'm getting my notification that I'm live streaming. I need to not forget we need to change clans in about 10 minutes. For the Esports War, we're gonna see what zoos are rocking. See what Team Winter's all about. They've been doing well. Also, you guys like my, what is it called? My St. Patrick's Day shirt? I didn't actually stream on St. Patrick's Day like I'd planned to. So I wore the shirt today instead. See? It's got a little leprechaun on it. And the green beanie, yes sir. I guess we just keep on farming. We kind of need to get more loot. Also, it's nice they did the boost for the event for the clans that were struggling, but I feel like a lot of clans, especially any clans that are even remotely... Oh, I did a ranked attack. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Oh no. Hold on. I was like, wait, why do I only have 11 Electro Dragons? What the hell happened? Okay. This is fine. Hold that thought. I don't even know what I was saying. Too busy yapping, that's for sure. Let's do one chicken down here, and then the rest to the left. So I'm gonna rage that up like that. This is gonna be rough. I gotta pay more attention to what buttons I'm touching. See if we can get this Duke in here a little bit further. Now we gotta pop the Prince. I was trying to hang on to the Prince ability, but didn't quite work out that way. So I could have gotten the Duke in there. Yeah, it's not even going to be close to a triple. Whoops. Well. Now we know. What a shirt. Isn't it a good shirt? Did you catch the text at the bottom, Rhonda? It doesn't say anything bad. It's just funny, right? Hey, well, there goes one of my ranked attacks for the day. I need this loot. Come on, fellas. I'm gonna use this totem for that air defense expo at the top. Try to get a little bit more. There's no chain value on this right side, so they are taking forever to get through. Holy cow. There we go. Alright, totem time. Yeah, absolutely no chain value. Is this one close enough? I think one tile should chain. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and down they go. Goodbye, chickens. Okay. Well, don't do that again. We need the button on the left, not the one on the right. Token time? No, no token time. This guy's got absolutely no loot. What the heck? Yeah, that's better. Your ears are failing. Oh, is that what you thought? I don't know what I said, but I didn't say token time. Alright, lots of E-dragons. There we go. Let's go, E-dragons. GG. Hello, Pet Lord. I got a base for you. You redeemed the base thing, right? Pure clash of spam and in a non-ranked hit. Oh yeah, I did the ranked hit by a mistake earlier. Or just before this attack, actually. Oop. Alright. Let's keep rolling. There we go. What time is it? 11:21. I'll do a few more minutes and then I need to move. Hey, look at the gold on this guy. Look at the gold on you. Just do it like this. I think I missed him on my clones. I don't think it'll matter. It's fine. I think we have enough Electro Dragons. I'm not positive, but I think we're good. There we go. Okay. Barely. We barely got through there. Let's keep running it back. And then I need to do my Giga Bomb. I need to do my mortars. And then after that, we are free to do the supercharged and temporary stuff again. Until the next update hits. Feel bad for my brother. He's been grinding, but his clan's not that active. He's looking for a clan now so I can pick up the decoration. Well, if you want to send him our way, he's more than welcome to hop in here and grab it. I don't know what town hall level he is, but I don't know what our clan is set to. Let's see. If he's at least 17, he can request. Otherwise, we can send him an invite. To do that now. Sounds good. Let me know if he needs an invite or he's town hall 16. Actually, I could just do this. Shit, I can't do that, actually. It helps if I have a rank. Oh, is the sun gonna come out now? That's cool. That's cute. Do. Can you send the tag? Right there. The clan tag's at the end of the message. I'm gonna move us down to Town Hall 16. So he will be able to request now. I was gonna promote myself, but I might as well wait, because I'm about to leave the clan again. Because we're gonna go watch the match. Actually saving him, he was about to go to work unhappy. Uh-oh, we don't want that. Yep, we'll make sure we get him in. Oh, I could have promoted myself so I could let him into the clan. That would be a good thing to do. Hard to accept a request otherwise. There we go. I'm assuming that's him. Alright. Promote. Do. That's him. Nice. Got him. Got him. Okay, let's go back to farming. Actually made his week. Glad to hear it. Happy to help out whenever I can. Looks like Arvasu has a clan that can be opened up as well if anybody else needs the statue. I don't know, why am I looking at the base thinking about how to hit it? Brother, you have 41 Electro Dragons, just tap the screen. It's like, how am I going to possibly make this work? I wonder. In my own defense, I'm not used to having all of these Thunder Chickens at my disposal. I missed my clones. Whoops. The big penalty of missing my clone spells is this attack is going to take an extra 10 seconds to finish. Oh, what the hell? Look at that! We cloned the boogers! Let's go Sneezy! Oh my god, they all just spawned into the core of the base. There were so many. I wasn't expecting that. Oh no. That was good. Which esports match am I streaming? Probably the same one as every other streamer. We're watching Zeus versus Team Winter. Yeah, the boogers heard me say I missed my clones. They're like, I got you, fam. No, oh, I hit the wrong button. Almost did it again. Okay. This is enough loot. It's plenty. Oops, that's the wrong button. Why does it keep doing that? I think I'm accidentally hitting the spells button with my finger when I'm trying to like do 4-finger drop on the dragons. So instead of being faster, it ends up being much slower. But it's fine. Okay, we need to move to the other clan real quick. We could keep farming while we wait for the match to start. I think... Do I have Zeus bookmarked? Not that I'll be able to get in there. It's impossible to get in. Yep. As expected. I'll look up the other clan. I feel like they do that on purpose, I'm gonna be honest. But they probably get spammed with a bunch of requests from random people who aren't even streaming, so I don't really blame them either. They probably get a lot of people trying to get in. Just because they're fans. Let's see if we can get into Team Winter here. GC. B8, G8. There we go. Team Winter. Go away. Thank you. Yeah, so where all the streamers are going. Puxus. You like the Navi name better? I'm gonna be real, I don't think they've had a name that's better than Queen Walkers. That would be my preference. I like Queen Walkers. The name, the logo. They're always Queen Walkers to me. let me do this real quick. Tell him thanks and good luck. Cool. Alright, I'll keep an eye out for when they spin their match. They should spin in about 5-ish minutes. Oop. In the meantime, let's do some more farming. We can go ahead and upgrade. Oh, just kidding. No, we cannot. We gotta do one more attack. More Thunder Dragon shenanigans. Thunder Dragon, Thunder Chicken, Electro Dragon, whatever. All the same thing. And this guy's got everything just lined up beautifully right here for us. Not even nearly maxed out base. There we go. That should do it. A whole line of Electro Dragons. Yeah, there's nothing abnormal about this for Clash of Clans gameplay. When's the Pokemon stream? I think we're gonna hop back on tomorrow evening. I guess the plan. So we can see if we can get through the Nuzlocke run. You wanna see which all Pokemon died? I haven't played any of it off stream, but you might have tuned out from the last stream. I believe Arva is still alive. And it's looking like Arva's gonna have to carry. Because we've had some unfortunate mishaps. Stop hitting that button. 'Tis a habit. Selena, hello, hello, welcome in. Good afternoon, I guess good morning. It's not even afternoon for me yet, I'm getting ahead of myself. We're doing some totally normal 41 plus Electro Dragon spam. Well, it's technically what, 46 because we have one Electro Dragon in the blimp and a bunch of clones, which are another one Electro Dragon each. I'll make sure to not miss my thing this time. There we go. Although it was pretty funny last time. To be fair. Oh, we cloned him again. Oh, because of the extra housing space, the Electro Dragon doesn't take up the whole clone housing space. Willey caused those mishaps, it's true. Yeah, in that playthrough. Oh my goodness. Just some good old neglect. Once they spin the match, I'll start some predictions. Actually, we could probably just do that now. Let me steal this loot, and then we will do predictions and get ready for the match. Let's go. Let the blimp get in there. Little rage in the core, a little bit of that, and goodbye base. Eventually, there we go, jeez. That was like a big pause in the middle. Be back in a bit, sounds good, Rhonda. Alright, it looks like they've matched. Let's start a prediction and we'll take a look at the lineups here. And for those who weren't here earlier when we looked at the ELO, Zeus Esports is currently ranked number 2, but Team Winter is also ranked. What number are they ranked? They're number 18, so they are in the top 20 in the world right now. So it's not exactly going to be a pushover match for Zeus, although Zeus are still the favorite. Team Winter's got a good shot here, I believe. Let me do this for, let's do it for 15 minutes. So we're going to watch the first 2 attacks before we close the predictions. So there we go. And the lineups, we've got Just Drums, Dog Friend Jan, Pred, Simon, and Liueric. Okay. And then over here for zoos, we've got Gaku, Stars, Ryuta, Yada, and Kazuma. Not quite David versus Goliath, not quite. Which is good, because unlike in the Bible, Goliath usually dominates the David teams. It's been a long time since we've seen an underdog nobody team actually beat like a top 10 team. It doesn't happen very often at all. More like Ant versus Boot. Alright, but that's gonna run in the background. We got a few minutes of prep and then a few minutes of battle day before the attacks actually start. So we're gonna get back to this. Let me turn this down real quick. Cool. Back to the Electro Dragon spam. Oh wait, I can get my Giga Bomb upgraded now for its extra 100 damage. That's kind of sad, to be honest. It's a little sad. A couple more walls. Is Stars in? Yeah, Stars is in, I believe. Did we not see Stars? Yeah, Stars is there. I don't think I've ever seen a Zeus or Queen Walker's match without Stars. I'm sure he gets benched from time to time. Sits out some matches. You always look forward to seeing him play. Yeah, it's always interesting to see what he does. He's only human after all. Yeah, but yeah, I don't very often. Actually, I don't know if I've ever casted a match without Stars for Queen Walkers. Like, I think it happens, sure, but he's he might not be just human, he might be part machine. Some of the stuff he does in Clash is kind of crazy. There we go. I should honestly, just for this farming, I should put the Dragon Breath on the Duke. Because he's not really doing a whole lot otherwise. The way he uses Dragon Riders makes you cry. I'm sure we'll get to see that again today. As far as I know, that's all he's using right now is the Dragon Rider attack. Which he makes it look so easy, and then I try to do it, and it's like... Oh my god, what have I done? Why am I one-starring everything? I should see if Stars does like one-on-one coaching. I'll have Stars teach me the way. Alright, get the blimp into the core. And goodbye, base. It's probably the least necessary clan castle cake I've ever used, but it's so much fun. You rarely get more than 4 trips with it. Yeah, I think it's something you gotta practice quite a bit before you really get the hang of it. What's inside the blimp? Yeah, it's another Electro Dragon inside the blimp, and then I clone it up for even more Electro Dragons. So we end up with like 46 total. Which is fine, I just kind of wish it was more. They're being a bit stingy with the Electro Dragons. I was promised near lagging amounts of E-Dragons and we didn't get that yet. I also kind of missed all my clones there. That's alright. Maybe we'll get another bout of boogers in here. Oh, there we go. We got some clones going now. Finally. Oh my goodness, this attack is taking so long. We are way past 30 seconds. Anything 250 plus is good for you. Double rages are tricky. Oh yeah, for the Dragon Rider attack. Alright, we've got... what, like 5 minutes left? 6 minutes? Somewhere like that? Let's do a couple more attacks with the Electro Dragons. Or at least one more. We can get enough loot to do 2 more walls. This should do it. And we're gonna chill and wait for the match to start. Also, I went back and I seen the post for Clash of Clans Worlds last year. So like the official announcement post. Which they did the official announcement post March 21st last year. Which we haven't quite gotten to yet this year. But the big difference between this year and last year, of course, is they had World Championship warm-up last year, so it was already obvious that the announcement was coming. And they haven't done that this year. There's been no World warm-up. Very interesting. But I guess we'll wait another week, see what happens. Hopefully we get an announcement one way or the other. Alright, we're gonna hang out here and wait. Get ready for the match. How are we looking on predictions? Alright. As expected, heavily towards Zeus. But we do have some voters for Team Winter. We'd like to see that. You can get your points in now, or if you want to wait, I will close the prediction after the first 2 attacks have gone in. Actually, did I leave enough time on the timer for that? I don't think I did. Hold on. It's 8 minutes. Well, the attacks start in 3. I didn't leave enough time. So, scratch that. Get your prediction points in before the first attack starts. I'm gonna close it before the first attack. It's gonna be really close, but it's gonna be like 9 to 10 minutes from now when the second attack ends. So get your points in. We won't be waiting. I guess I should, when in doubt, just do the 20-minute prediction. It's better to have too much time than not enough. Now I gotta break promises, breaking hearts, I know. I'm sorry. We've still got plenty of time. I don't know who goes first. I don't think it tells us. I think this is a lower bracket. Okay, this is lower bracket finals. So whoever wins this match moves on to the grand finals of this tournament. Who's in the upper bracket? Let me see if I can find it. What's the name of this song? This is... What's playing? Oh, it's Wrong Side of Heaven by Five Finger Death Punch. Wrong Side of Heaven. Okay, where's Pux's Cup? I'm in so many damn servers. I still need to thin a bunch of these out. I only recently got back into Pux's. Oh, let's see. Do they have like a bracket or anything? Oh, there's a bracket. Yes, nice. Let's take a look at the bracket. We have 2 minutes before the attacks start. So 2 minutes to get your channel points in. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Stop lurking. Tap on the points. Where's my button for this? There it is. So, it looks like in the grand finals we've got JSWFY, which is the Chinese team that is doing very well. They're the ones that knocked down Team Winter. Who knocked down Zeus Esports? Oh, interesting. That makes this match even spicier. So, looking at the bracket here, Zeus Esports actually lost to Team Winter earlier in this bracket. So, Team Winter knocked Zeus down into the lower bracket. So, this is a rematch between these two teams. Looks like Zeus lost to 9-11. Is that an accurate score? What is going on there? What in the world? That was a low-scoring match. Hopefully we got a bit more fireworks in this one. But we'll see what happens. But yes, the winner of this match moves up to the grand finals to face off with JSWFY. Have either of these teams played? Yeah, JSWFY knocked Team Winter down. Did Zeus ever play them? No, they would have been knocked down if they had. So it'll be an interesting one. Take that into consideration in your predictions. Where's my thing? There we go. You could never handle the pressure. It is stressful. Archer needs treats, but you don't have enough medals. Uh-oh. You have to let them build up. Hopefully you made a good prediction on the channel points. Oh, did you vote for, you voted for Team Winter. That's bold. But I mean, they did win the last matchup, so we'll see if they can get another victory here. Also, it is time for the attacks to start. See if Team Winter can get the back-to-back victories versus Zeus, at least in this tournament. I don't know if they've played against each other in other tournaments since then or not. Predicted for greater odds. Gotcha. I mean, that's a good way to do it. Honestly, I feel like it's kind of a 50-50 split anyway. Team Winter has a pretty good shot here. All right, I'm ending the predictions. The first match is in. Dog Friend Jan to kick things off. Coming in with a thrower spam army. We're probably going to see a lot of that today. All right, we've got the Warden Queen walk from the right side of the base, moving in towards the monolith. All right. Does he have a fireball? No, he does not. It's just the double gem setup for the Warden. Anything crazy on the other heroes? Nope, it is pretty standard stuff. Queen took a bit of damage here, but she's still chilling. Got through the monolith. He's dropping in totems on the back side of the base. Queen's getting healed back up slowly but surely. Okay. Another invis down to keep the long shot from targeting her. I think I just called him a thrower, but I knew what I meant. Able to take the long shot down. Eventually. Another invis. Down he goes. Nice. That's good value from the Queen Warden walk. He does have the recall. What else is he trying to get here? There's the recall. Yoinks him back out of there. The boogers from the Sneezy might actually grab that expo too, which is really nice. At least damage it. Here we go. Full send with the throwers from the top right side of the base. Move this over so I can see that screen a little bit better. Alright, throwers are in. Healers are keeping up with them. Moving in towards the core of the base. The Queen taking quite a bit of damage here. Nope, she's going real low. She's going to have to pop ability there. Alright, a lot of the throwers are going to the outside of the base. He's got the King on the top side for the funnel, but I think he might have dropped the King in a little bit too late. We'll see if the King's able to redirect these troops back into the core of the base. Otherwise, might be in for a little bit of a tough time here. He's got a Root Rider out of the troop launcher, helping to open up some of these walls. Looks like the throwers might reroute back to the middle as the King continues down that left side. Okay, he's got everything moving back into the base. He's got one Dragon Rider on a mission to get the Town Hall, but the traps are there, the air traps. It's just red air bombs. The Baby Dragon survives, and he will take the Town Hall down. So the Fire Spitter just sniped him. Never mind. So we still have to get the Town Hall. The throwers are going to be able to pick it up, though. That's not going to be a problem. I don't think he's in any danger of a 1-star here. Warden goes down. I just realized he has a revive. Okay. He's got the Royal Champion on the bottom side of the base. Pops her ability. She goes down immediately. Okay. Actually, am I so certain that the throwers are going to get the Town Hall? I'm pretty... Okay. They're fine. They were taking a lot of damage there. I started to get a little worried again, but there we go. We got the 2-star locked in. Now the question is, does he have enough power to triple the base? And, no, he doesn't have enough time. He might have enough power, but the time is ticking down. Only 12 seconds left. It will be a defense for Kazuma. Question will be, how much percentage can he rack up? They're stuck on walls. They finally break through, but it's not going to be much more percentage after that. 83 for Dog Friend Jan. Nice try. There's the defense to start things off. Zoos weren't impressive last year. They've continued the trend. That's true. I mean, we've only seen them in community tournaments so far, though. We'll see how they do in Golden Ticket. Alright, it's Yada. First attack for Zoos. What's Yada bringing in? He's bringing in his Super Bowlers. You love to see it. Can he get the 3-star with his beloved Super Bowlers? We shall see. Is he going for a Fireball? He is not going for a Fireball. Take a look at the other equipments here. Nothing out of the ordinary. Does have the Duke paired up with this attack. Okay, Furnace to help support the Warden Walk on the left side of the base. Sure. Taking his time. He's going to be able to get through the multi-archer tower. He's got a giant wizard helping out with some cleanup on the bottom side of the base to take out that wizard tower. Now the Furnace can actually focus on the air defense here as the Warden works on the multi-archer tower. Oh, he's got the Flame Flinger in. Okay. Sneaks the Flame Flinger in. He needs to get the Expo down. That way it doesn't target the Flinger. After that, he's free to move his Warden and start his smash. Got, looks like a Yeti funnel on the top side of the base, so he's going to go top left with the Super Bowlers. I'm not used to saying Super Bowlers. We just don't see them enough. Flame Flinger's going to grab a Fire Spitter from the bottom side of the base. And there we go. We got the Duke from the very top. Queen is in. Super Bowlers are in. Full send down the middle of the base. He does have one jump spell. He's going to drop that leading into the Town Hall. That was kind of a spicy spot. Is that over the wall enough? I think he might... Did he just whiff that jump? The Rage might help. Let's see. Can the Super Bowlers... Okay, he... Oh my goodness. He barely got that jump over there, but the Rage helps get him through. Moving through the Town Hall area. Pops the Warden's abilities. Could keep everything protected here. Alright. Super Bowlers balls bouncing through the base. We got the Revenge Tower on the back end. The healers trying to keep up with everything, but we do have things kind of splitting around in a few different directions. We do still have that defensive Duke on the left side. That's going to be a bit tedious to get through. Flameflinger on the left side still going. It's not looking too bad so far. It's got a Totem of Freeze and an Invis left in the bag. It's got the Duke and the Prince over here on defense, causing a bit of a nightmare. His Duke's still chilling. He's got 56 seconds. The Queen's coming through. She'll finish off the Prince. Easy peasy. What do we have coming out over here? We got Super Minions trying to take down the Prince, and they do. So down goes the defensive Prince as well. Not the Prince, the Duke. I always get the two mixed up. Now the question is going to be time. Does he have enough time to get through everything that's left? Because I think with his spells, he has enough power. So he's got the Duke. He's got 3 spells still to use. 32 seconds to get it done. This one's very close, but I think he's got it. He could even invis the storage here if he wanted to. He's going to go with the freeze first. Oh, he drops the archer with the invis on the left, but the archer gets taken down by the giant bomb. Totem is in 13 seconds. It's going to be close. 10 seconds. Expo going down. He's got to get the gold mine next. 5 seconds to spare. Yada gets the triple. And Zoos start out on top. Nicely done. I got a little rocky in the middle. Who was the one that missed the 2 fireballs? Yeah, I believe that was Kazuma. That was rough. Hey, Foos NATO. How's it going? Lycus, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. All right, back over to Team Winner. They're going to want to get a triple here to keep up. Oh, I feel like my webcam thing's always out of whack. Oops, that's not it. Center myself a little more. There we go. That's better. Here we go. It's gonna be some throwers yet again here. Let's see what Lee's bringing to the table. He's got the Warden on the right side. He's got double gem setup, no fireball. Typical hero equipment on everything. Alright, we'll see what he's gonna get with the Warden Walk. He does have a log launcher selected at the moment. He's gonna try to get through this monolith. He drops in the rage because obviously it is gonna be a lot of extra damage. Okay. Warden's moving in. He's taking out everything but the monolith first. There we go. Finally locks onto the monolith. So now he can take that down. Is he going to try to get that fire spitter as well? It'll take a little extra time, but it might be worth it. There we go. He is going to work on the fire spitter. And we're almost a minute into the attack. But he's got some major defenses down, so that is going to help out quite a bit. And here we go with the thrower spam from the right side of the base. Full send all the throwers in from the right. We got a wall break on the bottom right side. Okay, baby dragon for a funnel. Still has a siege machine, still has a couple of heroes to deploy. Actually, still has most of his heroes to deploy. Throwers are slowly but surely making their way in. Looks like, what was that, an ice golem on the left side? I'm not sure why, but there we go. Ice golem from the bottom. The queen is in. Actually, I don't know what I missed on the left side. Why do you have an ice golem over there with nothing else? The ice golem for the queen makes sense, at least. Log launcher from the right. Gonna open up these walls down the middle. At least that is the goal. Still has a bunch of totems, a rage, an overgrowth, and 2 freezes. He's got spells for days to get everything through. We got a minute and 20 seconds left on the clock. So definitely want to keep an eye on that because he has got a lot of base still to get through. Log launcher finally getting these walls open. He did drop the overgrowth over the revenge tower and the scatter shot. Healers are catching up. Continuing to keep these troops alive. I don't think having enough power is going to be an issue here. I think he's got plenty of power. It's just how quickly can he get it done. Here comes the Dragon Duke from the right side. So he's going to work on taking down some of these defenses on that top side of the base. Still have the Queen's ability. The Warden's ability won't do anything for him. He's got a couple of totems left. Can use that to keep some of this damage off the Duke or the throwers. I don't think the throwers are really in any danger here. Pops the Duke's ability. It's going to stun those defenses for a moment. He does have the defensive Duke to get through, so that's going to be a little bit tricky, but he's going to go with a freeze it up. Thrower's still crushing through the left side of the base. 30 seconds left to go. All right, can he get through everything? I think he can. It's looking solid. The throwers are very strong, and they're just staying perfectly healthy with the help of the healers. Duke is still going, but he's starting to get a bit low now. But don't underestimate the Duke. Even at low HP, he's still a tanky boy. 14 seconds. It's just a matter of time. Duke's moving up to the top side. We got the giant there as well. 8 seconds left to go. Archers for cleanup. It's going to come down to this gold mine on the top compartment. 3 seconds. He's not going to get it. It's going to be a 99%. Oh my goodness. Nice try, but a devastating attack here for Team Winter. They needed that triple, but they didn't get it. Big defense. Big defense for Zeus. Oh, man. Back over to Zeus on offense. Misclick or changed his mind. Yeah, something was happening with that Ice Golem on the left. He needed another 5 seconds and he would have had that. Alright, back over to Zeus. We got Gaku in with the next attack. It's coming in with a Root Rider attack. What the heck? What year is it? Alright, we'll take a look at his hero equipments real quick. Nothing out of the ordinary. Everything is all the same. That's how you know they need to do some more balancing with hero equipments. When everybody's running all the exact same equipments, there's kind of a problem. But we'll see what balance changes come, if any. Another invis. So far, this RC charge is looking very nice. Let's make it our way into the core of the base. Not in the core, but towards the middle to get the Inferno Tower. Poison Tower drops. Next invis down, going for the Sunbeam thingamabob. It's the crafted defense out here. As long as she doesn't get distracted. She is slowed down pretty significantly by that poison. And there's the recall. Okay. See if that was enough value. Here we go with the Root Rider. She's going to send everything from the bottom side of the base. We do have a Lava Hound on defense as well as a Furnace. Root Rider's moving to the left for these Teslas. We got a Troop Launcher. Throwing its barrels of monkeys into the mix to help out. Ice Golem to the left side as another Ice Golem pops. Barbarian King to the far left. There we go. We got the Archer Queen to the far left. Holy cow. Royal Champion's back in the mix. Pops the Rocket Spear. She's going to be able to grab this Revenge Tower. Root Rider's continuing out to the left. It's kind of awkward because all the defenses are just around the outside of the base, so the fact that the Root Riders aren't really going into the middle, I mean, there's nothing in the middle except for a couple of Inferno Towers. So everything's just going to kind of ride to the left and then meet together towards the top side. Got a minute and 22 seconds left. He still has an overgrowth in the bag. Okay. Royal Champion going for the Fire Spitter. It's going to be important to get that damage off of the Root Riders, especially because they don't have their healers anymore. The healers are kind of sticking with the Royal Champion at the moment. Okay, they do move back. He needs the Root Riders to stay healthy, otherwise they're going to go down very quickly. He's got a Skelly spell there to try to distract this Monolith as everything starts moving in. Opening up the Town Hall compartment. There we go. That way the heroes can get in there, help get this Town Hall down. That's not going to be an issue. I'm a little bit worried about this overgrowth that he's hanging on to. I mean, it's at the point now that he can't even drop it because by the time it wears off, there's going to be no time on the clock. So he's essentially just swagging the housing space of spells right there. If he'd have brought a rage spell instead, he'd be looking much better, but this is looking very sketchy as far as time is concerned. There's a super late Warden's ability as everything moves in towards the back end of the base. He's got a baby dragon in the bag, but I don't think that'll be quite enough to get the multi-inferno, but let's see. Can the baby dragon make it there alive? And then can it do enough damage? Two big questions, and there's the Seeking Air Mine. Goodbye, baby dragon. He's got 14 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be very, very close, but I don't think he's going to be able to get back to that multi in the core. Are we going to see another 99? Oh my goodness. Down goes that building, and then it's going to be another 99%. 2 in a row. 1 for each team. That's a huge defense now for Team Winter, as that gives them a little bit of room to breathe. 2 99s, 1 for each side. So Team Winter now is only down by a star. They are still very much in this match. They gotta triple this next attack and then hope for a defense to get themselves in the lead. Easy, you lied. Uh-oh. I mean, it was looking good, but I was pretty worried about that core multi, and it ended up being a problem. There we go. Pred is in with the next attack for Team Winter. Huge attack here. Very important for Team Winter to get a triple on this hit. It's not the end of the world if they don't. They could still potentially win, but it'll make a big difference if they can get it here. Got the Warden from the left side. We'll take a quick look at... Hold on, he's doing zaps in the core. Takes out the crafted defense, so no more Bomb Hive. I didn't see what the other building was. Okay, standard stuff. Double gem on the Warden. The Warden's the only one that really changes equipments for the most part. Once in a while, we'll see something a little bit different on the King. Alright. So he's going to clear out this whole left corner with the Warden. We'll see how much he wants to go for exactly. We've already seen a time fail for Team Winter because of the long Warden walks. But it looks like this one's going to go a bit quicker. He's going to be able to get the value down. And now, is he going to be ready to move on? Yep, here we go. We got the throwers coming in. We got the Ice Golem. He's got a little over 2 minutes left to go. Log launcher down the middle. There's a wall break to get that initial entry as well. We got an Ice Golem, Queen to the bottom side of the base to set the funnel. Make sure these throwers do go inside of the base. Barbarian King joining up down there as well. That corner wall on the bottom side is open, so the King can go inside of the base at that corner and get some of these other buildings down. Alright. So far, so good. Everything moving into the middle, moving towards the Town Hall. The healers keeping up, trying to keep everything healed up. Get the Yetis out in front from the log launcher. Looks like it didn't go very far, but it got the walls open. That's all that matters. Long shot's going to be going down here shortly, so it can stop doing its damage. There we go. Got some troops out of the defensive CC. The poison has dealt with that. No more furnace to worry about. Town Hall drops. 2-star secured. We got the Dragon Duke at the top side of the base. Okay. It's looking solid. It's got to get through some of these top defenses. If he can hold on to that Dragon Duke's ability for a little bit, he'll be able to get in range of the Fire Spitter and stun all these defenses. Fire Spitter, the scatter. He's going to go with a totem first, and there's the stun. Stuns all these defenses up here, and look at all the troops still alive in the core of the base. However, that Monolith and the double multi-archer tower section, this could be a big problem. That's a lot of damage going into the core of the base. Now the healers are being targeted by the Monolith as well. That's going to be a big problem. Uh-oh, I'm not sure if he's got enough to get through. That compartment right there just kind of annihilated everything in the core of the base. The Fire Spitter's popping off, and this is going to be a big defense for Zeus Esports, and it's starting to fall apart now for Team Winter. Nice try to Pred, but this one's going to be a big defense. Good try, good try. Yeah, that compartment right here could reach everything in the core, and that was a killer for this attack. Nice base building. Sneezy took a small army's worth of compartments. I didn't even see Sneezy. Worth of air bombs, I see. Hey, that one guy, how you doing? Welcome in. Alright, next attack for Zeus. It's not over yet. Team Winter could always get a 1-star defense. That would shake things up in a big way. See who's next. See when Stars is gonna go. Maybe he'll be next. We'll get to see his Dragon Rider attack. Imagine Stars goes in with a thrower attack. We'll be sad. We'll all be very sad. I still have this on. I'm gonna turn that off. Goes for the subathon. It's gonna be Ryuta with the next attack. And Ryuta is bringing the thrower spam. Okay. Zaps on the right side, takes out the Monolith Poison Tower, and there was something else there. Maybe an Inferno Tower? I didn't see before I started dropping the zaps. I wasn't ready. But here we go from the bottom side of the base. We'll take a quick peek at the hero equipment. It's all looking standard. Yep, nothing out of the ordinary there. Throwers are in. He's just gonna send it. Just gonna send it. Alright. Down goes the multi. Maybe? I thought they were targeting it. They must have been stuck on the Prince. There we go. Now the multi's down. Went down so fast. All these throwers hitting it at once. It goes down quick. Got the Duke from the right side. Gonna go for some of those defenses over there. Set up a little bit of pathing. Baby Dragon to get some of the trash buildings down from behind him. Log Launcher knocking some of the CC troops away. Okay. He's got to get through the rest of the CC. We got a Furnace over there. Barbarian King to the left side's already taken an absolute ton of damage. He's gonna have to go to ability here very soon. Snake's trying to help him out over there. Queen's on that left side as well, taking down the Fire Spitter. The back end of the base is open. The Log Launcher was able to open up to the Revenge Tower compartment. That's going to help out quite a bit. Duke's still going on the right side, but he's about to go down to the air defense. He does have one revive that he can use. We'll see if he's going to use it for the Duke or save it for something else. Oh my goodness, the throwers in the core of the base. The Revenge Tower was absolutely popping off. Where did the healers go? The healers vanished, and so did the throwers. Oh my goodness. This is not looking good for Ryuta. We get the Dragon Duke to the right side, finally getting through the sweeper. But this is going to be way too much for the Queen and the Dragon Duke to push through alone. The scatter shots are going down. He's going to be able to get more percentage, but this will be a defense for Team Winter. Nice try to Ryuta, but not going to be able to get it done on this one. He's got a handful of troops left. I don't really think he can push the percentage much more. Looks like the minion will be able to get at least one more building, so get it up to 82. Actually, can I Headhunter? No, not quite. Should have just paired the Headhunter over here with the minion. Good try to Ryuta, though. Throwers are throwing. Look, I love Ryuta and Zeus, but I've said it for other people, so I'll say it for them too. I love seeing the one-tile spam attacks fail. You're just putting all your troops on one tile. There's nothing creative or skilled about it. That deserved to fail, I'm sorry to say. You gotta try a little harder than that, come on. Any bozo in esports can drop all their throwers on one tile. And there for a bit it was tripling. But I'm glad to see it's not doing so well now. Even for these guys. Alright, these guys can go in whenever they are ready. They're still only down a star. So again, another big opportunity If Team Winter can pull off a triple here, it sets them up for a potentially good final round of attacks. Especially if they can get another defense. Percentage is going to be awfully low for Team Winter, but you never know what happens in the last couple of hits. What's the percentage over here? We got an 82 and a 99. These guys have a 99 as well. They get a 79. That's going to hurt them the most. And an 83. I mean, honestly, the percentage I don't think is that far off. 52.2 to 56.2. That's not a crazy difference. One good defense can change that completely. But here we go. It's all about offense at the moment for Team Winter. Simon is in. He is bringing meteor golems. Okay. Mixing it up a little bit. Is he going to use a level 2 troop launcher? Okay, there we go. He switched it. I was going to say, surely not, right? Okay. He does have a fireball, so we'll see where the fireball goes in. Is this the first fireball we've seen today? It feels like it is. Unless I've forgot one from earlier. I don't think I am, though. Balloon on that right side, working on taking down the wizard tower, or at least trying to, not quite able to. Warden's still moving in. The booger from the Sneezy. Gonna be able to take that down. Nice totem. Actually didn't redirect that wizard tower. I saw that. I saw that. Down goes the cannon. Alright. Where's he gonna fireball? He's going for a big one, it looks like. There's the ice block. Invis, invis. Come on, come on, come on. Fireball to the core of the base. Takes down, look at the value there. That was beautiful. If only it took down that wizard tower too, but I mean, still very good value for the core. Now let's see if he can capitalize. We got the meteor golems to the left side. Troop launcher is in. He's got a wall breaker to get into that initial compartment, I believe. Another troop launcher barrel going in. Okay, Queen's gonna go on an adventure. I don't think that was part of the plan, but I also don't think that's the worst thing to have happen. The King's already gone down to Phoenix, moving into the core. He's got that defensive Duke causing a bit of a headache in the core as well. The meteor golems are all stuck on him. He's got the rage spell in the middle. Town Hall does go down. Okay. He's got the ice golem freezing up on the right side. We do have the furnace coming over here bullying the Queen. He's got no poison for it either, so that's going to be kind of a nightmare. These fire mites are just going to keep on coming for a bit. He's also got to get through the defensive Prince, defensive Duke on the back end. I guess that really wasn't a good spot for the Queen to go. I didn't realize there was that much damage on the back end of the base. In the meantime, the meteor golems still trying to push their way through the core of the base. The overgrowth is saving them a lot of damage at the moment. There's the Prince ability. Okay. So that's going to help stun some of these major defenses on the back end of the base. Finally, the furnace goes down. The Duke takes care of that. But I don't know if he has enough to get through the rest of it. Nah, there's no way. There's no way. Nice try to Simon. But this one's going to fall well short of the 3-star they were hoping for. It's so close, yet so far away for Team Winter. And it's not looking like they're going to be able to come away with the win unless they can get a crazy defense. But that's what they're banking on at this point, is a crazy defense. Hello, Ash Ketchum. What's this for? This match? This match is the lower bracket finals of the Puxus Cup. So the winner of this match moves on to the grand finals. And they will play the Chinese team with a bunch of letters in their name. JSFWJLMNOP. They're in the grand finals right now. All right. One attack left for Team Winter, and they're at 8 stars at the moment. Let's see what Kazuma does on offense. Looks like we're going to be seeing stars last. And Kazuma bringing in the throwers. He's got 7 zaps. What's he going to zap out? Oh, we got the Revenge Tower, and what was behind the Revenge Tower? I didn't see. Maybe an Inferno Tower? I think it was an Inferno Tower. No, the other Inferno Tower's there. I don't know what this was. Regardless, he quickly got some stuff zapped out of there. Is he going to do a fireball? No, no fireball. All the equipment looks... Oh, hold on. We got a new equipment in the mix. He's got the horsey. The horsey on a stick. Okay. Well, we'll see what he does with that. In the meantime, we got the flame flinger from the bottom side of the base. The warden walk on the left side, working on getting a fire spitter taken down. Okay. I wish he would have started the warden and the fire spitter, or the flame flinger, and then did the zaps for the sake of time management. Because we're almost a minute into the attack now. I don't know if he's trying to get the multi-archer tower, but that's going to take some more time off the clock. Between that and the defending queen, if she gets the warden's attention, which there it is, takes the warden's attention as he's about to finish up the multi-archer tower. Sir, you're under 2 minutes left to go. I'm getting a little bit worried. Multi-archer tower got sniped, and then the throwers are coming in. Here we go. All right, full send the throwers. Got the queen on the top left side. It's going to help set the funnel, push these throwers into the base. Sure, sure. Oh, look at all the headhunters coming out of the defensive clan castle. That could be a bit of a problem for the warden. Headhunters are in. They're locking onto the warden. He drops a freeze to make sure the warden does not go down. He needs that warden's boost for the healers. So that was a good freeze there to make sure he stays alive. Got the long shot firing away at the queen. Drops in a totem to get that damage off of the archer queen. We still have the barbarian king to come in, and there he goes from the top side of the base. We'll see how much value the king's able to get with that horse stick equipment. I mean, I guess the wall was kind of already open, but he does get other benefits from that equipment as well. Takes down the Tesla. We'll see the king's ability being popped here shortly. It's going to get through the expo. There's the ball bouncing around, and the king goes down to Phoenix. King doesn't feel like he really got a whole lot there, I'm going to be honest. I mean, he got that compartment mostly cleared out. Okay, was it enough? We'll see. The other thing's going to be time. We do have the Dragon Duke on the right side of the base. Spinning around in that tornado trap, pops the ability. Stuns the defenses, gives the Duke some HP back. Quite a bit of HP back. Alright, throwers still pushing their way through. We got this section down here. I'm very worried about time. He does have plenty of cleanup troops. He's got 2 more totems in the bag. So he can still definitely make this work. Duke going up to the top side of the base. The throwers are all stuck on walls. They're moving down to the bottom. They got to get through the defending king. Only 14 seconds. There's no way. He's not going to have enough time to get this done. It is going to be a defense for Team Winter, but it is going to be good percentage for Zeus. Nice try to Kazuma. He just needed to do things a little bit faster. I think going for that multi-archer tower with the Warden Walk was a mistake. I think we've seen that mistake twice now in these wars. Because when these Warden Walks are taking over a minute to get what they're trying to get, it's not enough time for the throwers to go through. Because throwers are slow. They're not the fastest troop in the game. 3-star and it's done. Well, there's still a slight opportunity here for Team Winter. But they haven't been able to connect with a triple yet. So we'll see what happens. Can Just Drums get them on the board with a 3-star? On the last attack, on their last attack of the match, I should say. Alright, Flame Flinger to the top side to get the multi-Inferno Tower. Let's take a quick look at the hero equipments. Oh, Lava Loon Puppet for the Warden? Is that just for the LOLs? I guess we'll see. Because we've seen somebody do a Lava Loon Puppet in, I think, the last esports match that we watched, but it got absolutely no value. I don't even think it pulled a Seeking Air Mine. So you gotta wonder how seriously the match is being taken for the Lava Loon Puppet to come out. But hey, maybe they actually genuinely like the Lava Loon Puppet. We'll see. Alright, well, he's being patient with the setup for now. This is different, however, because it is Electro Dragons, and Electro Dragons, unlike throwers, can move through the base pretty quickly. There's one Electro Dragon to the right, overgrowth in the core for the Fire Spitter, and the rest of the Electro Dragons right down the middle. Here we go. We'll see how they do. There's the Quick Warden's ability. Okay, this Lava Loon Puppet is pulling some Seeking Air Mines. There's another one. We got any more going through the back? Another one. There's 3 Seeking Air Mines for the Lava Loon Puppet. That is much better value than last time. Okay. This seems a lot less like a, you know, an unserious equipment now. When you can manage to get it to pull 3 Seeking Air Mines. Was it 3 or 4? I don't remember now. But in any case, the Electro Dragons are disappearing quickly in the core of the base. We got the Dragon Duke off to the left. Alright, the Prince onto the top side, trying to take out the long shot, and he will grab the Town Hall as well. Electro Dragons on the right side of the base. We got a few on the bottom. We got a freeze for this left side. Froze up this scatter shot in the Fire Spitter, although the Duke did go down. He's got the King's ability still to use, so he's got that ball to send out. Let's see if he can get this. You got the Super Dragon out of the CC on the left side. That defensive Prince is going to be a big problem. His Prince goes down to Phoenix. Still have a few Electro Dragons making their way through. He's got a couple of archers. That's not really going to help him out any. There's not a whole lot left he can do to kind of make this attack go his way. And it looks like it's going to fall just a bit short as the multi-archer tower stays alive. And it's going to be yet another defense for Zeus. Team Winter not able to get a single triple in this matchup. Good try to Just Drums. Good try to Team Winter. I believe Zeus can win on a 1-star now. I guess it would depend on the percentage. But the percentage is pretty heavily in favor of Zeus. Alright, one last attack. It's going to be Mr. Stars, the man of the hour. Throwers aren't slow, they're just careful. After all, they only have one eye. Yeah, they don't want to be tripping over stuff. They can't see so good. Oh, man. Alright, Mr. Stars to close it out. A 2-star seals the deal for sure. I think a 1-star probably does as well, as long as it's high percentage. Basically, all they gotta do is press attack and it's a game over. But if Stars fell asleep, there's still a chance for Team Winner. We did see one genuine 0-star in an esports match. But to be fair, that was from a team that nobody had heard of. And probably attackers that are not used to esports mode. You there, Stars? I'm starting to wonder if he actually fell asleep. Surely he's here, right? Somebody shake Stars. His attack's gonna be technically late here. Oh, he got it just in time. Nice. Stars is indeed awake, and he is, he's bringing the throwers. Dang it. I wanted to see his Dragon Riders. Sir, we came here to see your Dragon Riders. He does have the Raven. I don't think we've seen that yet. If we have, I didn't notice. He's also got the horsey stick with the giant gauntlet. Okay. Let's see it. Where's he gonna go? It's got the Warden from the bottom side. Double gem, no fireball. Hopefully he does less than a 60-second Warden walk. Don't want to see another time fail. We want to see a 3-star. Can he do it? On the bright side, with the Angry Jelly, he's going to skip all these trash buildings and go straight for the defenses so he can try to get this Fire Spitter taken down. A couple of archers distract for a few seconds, but that's fine. Working his way through the Fire Spitter. That builder making it a bit of a slower process, but it does finally go down. And then here we go. He's not going to waste any more time. Wait, are those super archers on cleanup? No, those are regular archers. They just looked funny because they were boosted by the Warden. Like, those are gigantic. They looked really big, and I was confused for a moment. It's like, I think I would have seen the arrows from super archers if he had those. He does have super barbarians. A little bit different. Poor barbarians haven't been getting new levels. They're 2 levels lower than the archers. We got the Dragon Duke to the left side. We got the Queen on the left as well. She's got the Sneezy over there to help her out. Trying to make his way into this Town Hall compartment and get a safe 2-star. Log Launcher's got everything opened up. A little bit of damage on the long shot as well. I don't think he's gonna be having too many issues getting into the Town Hall. Still has the defensive furnace. Needs to get that out of there. Alright, throwers are moving in. Again, very slow troops. We do have the Ice Golem to freeze things up. He's about to lock down the Town Hall. There we go. There's the 1st star. Now he's just a few more buildings away from the 2nd star. which guarantees the victory here against Team Winter. And moving on to the grand finals. A few more buildings. It's pretty much guaranteed at this point. We do have the King coming in from the right side with his horse equipment. There's the 2-star. Can he finish this match with a triple? He's got 4 totems, 2 freezes, 2 invis still in the bag. King's moving across the back end of the base. The giant gauntlet gets popped. The King is massive and taking very little damage now, but the tornado does a nice job of holding him up for a moment. Finishing off the Expo, move over to the scatter shot, trying to get that down. He does have the Phoenix if he gets taken out here. Still have some throwers moving through the back side of the base. Only a couple of them left. What the hell happened to the throwers on the left side? They kind of vanished. Okay, there's a bunch of them that are on the other side. That's why. The healers need to move over and keep them alive. The King has gone down. He's got 2 freezes left in the bag. A couple of super barbs for cleanup. Doesn't really have anywhere he can drop them in, though. And this one's not quite going to be enough for a 3-star, but it is going to be enough for a victory. Nice try to stars, and GG to Zoos Esports as they get the victory here against Team Winter. I was hoping for more of a shootout match, but again, we got kind of a defensive match. Of course, Team Winter is full of a lot of great base builders, and then we know Zoos, of course, are also really good base builders, and that definitely comes across in this match. Only 1 triple in the entire match from Yada. We did have 2 99% attacks, 1 for each team. So a few attacks there were just a bit short. I think a few of these other ones were high 90 time fails as well. That one was. So we were definitely close to more triples, but not quite. I think that was the time fail as well from Just Drums. There we go. That was a good match. GG's. Let me hop out of here and we'll go back to my home clan. And we're gonna farm some more. Do. Good stuff. Oh. What a match. Yeah, there's definitely a very defensive match, which I kind of figured it might be. But I was hoping for a shootout. Triple. But hey, I'd rather have this meta than a time meta, where it comes down to how fast you triple. Oh yeah, I forgot what I was doing. I need to let myself in and then promote. Do. That's not me. I mean, we can promote Mr. Jethro too. Oops. Okay, back to the main account. Let's get these walls done. Maybe do a couple of ranked attacks. I don't think we're doing anything with Elixir aside from walls. The gold will save. Well, we don't need to save the gold either, because we only have 1 more builder. We can farm up the gold that we need after the walls are done, which we have 14 walls left to go, which is not a lot. We're gonna catch up with Fussy too. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't really care. It's funny though. Alright, let's see how these Electro Dragon shenanigans go. See if we can get a base with some actual gold on it. That'd be great. Maybe. We'll take this, I guess. It's whatever. Go away. Stupid notifications. Telling me that my device is charged. I don't care. I don't need to be informed every time it charges. Okay. Rage him up. GG. Quick hits. This is definitely the farmest farming. The farmest. This is the fastest farming method. I think it's even a little faster than Valkyries. They should let us have these all the time. Actually, I want an infinite amount of baby dragons. Let's make that happen next. We're not getting that, but I think we are actually getting a large number of dragon riders at some point. They said something about adding more dragon riders every day. I don't remember when that starts, but it's obviously a little bit closer towards the end of the month. There we go. It would also be nice if we could zoom out just a little bit more for these attacks and make it for all the finger tapping that we gotta do. Valkyries with the E-Dragons is so fast. I didn't even think about trying that. Can you do like sub 30 seconds with the Valks added? Melt, snow, melt. Oh yeah, our snow came and went. Our snow's been gone since earlier. I think we had a little bit of snow left earlier this morning, but it's all gone now. I'm not seeing any. Thank goodness. Well, it's supposed to be like 50 today, so it was gonna melt fast. Look at the loot on this guy. Yeah, if you could zoom out to where your bar wasn't covering the bottom edge of the map, that would be fantastic. Instead, you gotta do some of this, which obviously slows things down. Ooh, 28 seconds. Took it easy on you. I mean, at this point, any level of winter activity feels terrible. I don't want to have any snow. I don't want to be below 40 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't want none of it. Just leave me alone. That should be about it, though. I think that's gonna be the last we see of the winter. Let's go, E-Dragons! Yeah, even the smallest of clans should have a really easy time finishing the event now. And I believe the boost for the event's gonna increase further the closer we get to the end. Oh wait, no, never mind. I thought the event went to the end of the month. Just kidding. It ends today, apparently. It ends today, so yeah. But still, you should, if you've got a little bit of time, you should be able to get quite a bit of that done. Especially if you're just doing a crap ton of E-Dragons. And make sure to use your Duke for the extra. Don't upgrade him. Maybe the only time I ever say not to upgrade a hero. I'm gonna upgrade mine when I have hero books. I don't want them to be down. And how much do we have? Not quite enough for any more walls. Did I already get my star bonus? I must have. Because I don't have it now. Also, I never did check. MD Sadir, hello, hello, welcome in. Is my YouTube chat working? Let's see if it's popping up in the other chat. It's still not working. Huh. I gotta fix that. I don't know why it's not working though, that's the problem. It's telling me to sign in. I should have already been signed in. But let's sign in again. Hold on. That's the wrong account. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Let's try that again. U3 between 30 and 45 seconds. But you're not using the king to open walls? I see. Yeah, we've been right around 30 to 35 seconds with E-Dragons. Just E-Dragons. But the Valkyries are quick too. It might not be a bad idea to do the clone bomb with the Valkyries. Alright, let's try that. See if that fixes it. Okay, that's connected. About this. Let's get rid of that. Now let's test it again. Hey, welcome back to the chat, YouTube. Alright, YouTube's working now. That's good. I missed a bunch of messages during the subathon on the last day. Well, on Monday, after our last day got interrupted. Alright, here we go. I feel better. Can't be missing people. Unless they say something dumb, then we can miss them. Where's the town hall at? Oh, there it is. I see it now. Oh my goodness. We cloned up the Frost guys from Frosty. We had a bunch of them there for a minute. Holy moly. Oops. I already got that. Oh yeah, we can do a couple of walls now too. I mean, might as well just keep it rolling. It's one of these bases. We'll just spam them in. Alright, E-Dragon's moving. Especially when you have all this chain value, it makes things pretty easy. Quack. At least the quack still works. I need to get a soundboard set up. That's one thing I don't have for myself anyway. I can't make the quacks. I have this stream deck and I do like almost nothing with it. I basically just use it to turn my light on and off. I need to do more with it. That was kind of an expensive piece of equipment just to be used as a light switch. Need to look at fun things you can do with it besides soundboards and whatever. Hey Pinball, how you doing? Oops, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I always accidentally drop stuff because of the... They don't give you enough space to really spam. I'm gonna spam with all my fingers. There's not enough room on the screen. Looks like you're modding. There's so many electric... Look at them all. Oh my goodness. They're all just collapsing into the core. It does look really crazy. It's funny. See, now this is fun farming. They gotta let us do this kind of stuff more often. Now I can hopefully find somebody with some gold. This'll work. I don't know why they capped us on so few Electro Dragons. I was promised lag problems. We're still rolling just fine. That would have been cool if there was some way they could do it to where you get as many Electro Dragons as your specific device can handle. There we go. All the Electro Dragons. Count them. I don't know if we lost any. They should do it for a day each month. Oh, yeah. Battle mode should be fun and OP. Well, they shouldn't do it in ranked mode, if that's what you mean. I think leaving it out of ranked mode's a good call. I mean, it's just free triples. It'd be kind of silly in ranked mode. Wars should get modifiers. Yeah, CWL should get modifiers too. Like, the fact that CWL still doesn't have modifiers is actually kind of crazy to me. Having Champs tier CWL still in normal mode. They gotta fix that real quick. Oh, did I miss the dragon on the clone? Whoops. That's fine. It's just gonna take a little longer now. Because I missed the dang clone spell. Again. We do not need 30 dragons, E-dragons in Legends. Why would you even assume that I'd say that? Because you said battle mode should be fun and OP. By OP, I assume you mean 30 Electro Dragons. Oh, you must have been talking about the farming mode. Here we go. Well, that was easy. Battle mode is not ranked. Do we consider this to be a battle mode? In what way is this a battle mode? This is just farming mode. I guess it is called battle. But you gotta be more clear. You should say farming should be fun and OP. This isn't a battle. So y'all are still wrong. Considering this is battle is crazy. Go, little blimp. Go! Nope. Tornado. Super miners on defense. Why would you even have your defensive CC set to come out for this? What a waste. I mean, even though it's called that, I've never heard anybody refer to this as battling. So, my bad. See if we can find some more loot than that. Come on, come on, come on. I guess we can take that. I mean, it's only taken us a few seconds to steal it. I still want to be greedy, though. The Invis should be popping here soon. Where'd my blimp go? You've always called it battle mode? I see. I've always just referred to it as farming. I genuinely didn't even know it was called battle until just now. I don't look at words. A 5-stream streak for Pinball. Appreciate that, Mr. Pinball. Hey, John Betty, how you doing? Good afternoon. Oh, this guy's got some loot, finally. Finally. Let it rip, little chickens. Go. I'm ready for Super Electro Dragons. I wonder where those are at. I'm actually curious what Supercell's doing with Super Troops to begin with. Look at that, that's crazy. That's ridiculous. 46 Electro Dragons. Words are for nerds. Yeah, I know, nerd. I got a 3rd grade reading level. I bet there's people out there who would think that's a flex too. 100 camp space. That's way more than 100, right? Oh, you mean the Super Electro Dragon. Sorry, I'd already forgotten I'd said that. I don't know what they would do with a Super Dragon. Oh, that's what I was saying too, was I don't know why Supercell doesn't do more with Super Troops. Like, whatever happened to doing Super Troops? We haven't had nothing since the Super Yeti. That was a super late clone. Holy smokes. Drink a lot of green elixir on St. Patrick's Day? No, I don't really drink. But I hope you had a good St. Patrick's Day, John Betty. I was just catching up on some stuff and trying to get my sleep fixed. Because that last subathon we did, I didn't end up going to sleep until super late, so I was really tired the next day. Messed up my own sleep schedule. I don't even know how. Willey Gaming, how you doing, Gab? Good to see you. Twitch always gets laggy, had to refresh. You were talking 20 seconds in the past. Even Ricky got to grade 10. Double-digit grades is for nerds. Imagine going past 9th grade. Boop. If I would drop stuff faster, these hits would go faster. Crazy concept. Where's my blimp? There you are. There we go. They'll just make their way in. Hey, lot of Alexa, how you doing? How much will we farm out today? I'm just trying to finish my walls, and then we'll get my last builder down. And we have, well, let's do some upgrades, and then we'll see how many walls are left. We're getting close, though. We're not super far off. I should be depositing into this as well, so I can take my rightful place at the top of the leaderboard. I don't know if we'll get there, though, before we finish the walls. But we have 10 walls left. So that's the goal. It's going pretty quick. I don't remember how many we had at the start. But I know during the subathon we had like 37. And then that was... we were farming that when the internet went out. That was annoying. You guys have double the required gold for this area, yeah. It's a pretty easy goal, I think. Unless you're a really small clan. But even then, they've got the big boost today. I don't know why I'm just not hitting some of these 400Ks. There we go, 2 million. I mean, I like to be greedy, but it's not necessary. Especially when these attacks can go so fast. Totem here. Electro Dragons in the core, Electro Dragons everywhere, base gone. A little bit slow. I think it was like 29 seconds. We could do better. You got a 94%. Wait, what? Oh, you got a defense. Oh, thank goodness. You get a defense versus 30 Electro Dragons. That's crazy. Oh, now I gotta see if I have one. I've only taken one defense since the event even started. That's shameful. This is why I don't ever get any revenges. Nobody ever hits my base. It's not like I got anything complicated set up. How'd this guy get 30% with 17 dragons? He had to have ended it early. He was just grabbing my loot. Dang, I was hoping I'd have a defense too. Then we could have made fun of it. The other defense was a triple. Yeah, you almost have to try to fail with this many Electro Dragons. Like, are you dropping them one at a time over an air defense? What are you doing? Alright, we'll take this. Start being a little less picky and just get more hits in. It'll add up. I keep missing my Electro Dragons on the clones. I try to get too greedy and push them too far into the base. Clone the totem! That'd be crazy if that worked. There we go, now we got the hit clones. Surprised they were still there. I could probably cut this time in half if I could zoom out a little bit further. I'd just use all 10 of my fingers to drop the E-Dragons in. One more hit, we can do a few more walls. Might as well just fill up the storages. Hey, we'll take that. Alright. That wasn't faster. That was much slower. So now they gotta come all the way down to the bottom. We tried. And look at all the frost mites that got through the clone too. Because I got that extra housing space that the E-Dragons don't use. That would be neat if somehow you did, like when you do multiple clone spells, if the extra housing space would be additive to each other. That could be neat. Because how much housing space is this? 42? So yeah, if you do 3 clone spells, you should get your extra Electro Dragon. So you should get four Electro Dragons out of 3 clones. That would be neat. Might be a little overpowered, I don't know. You got all that housing space doing nothing. I'd put something else in the blimp, but I'm worried that it'll get cloned up and the E-Dragon won't. You put the E-Drags on 2 sides and the Valks on the other 2 sides? I see. Yeah, I like to try to just cover all 4 sides. That's what gets you into the 30-second range. So you do some up top. There. Oops. Oh, see? That's the problem that I have, is sometimes my fingers hit the troop bar when I'm trying to drop along the bottom. And that's what slows me down most of the time. Need to zoom out just a little more. Actually, maybe if I make my troop bar a little bit smaller, that'll help. where's the troop bar thing? Oh, there it is. We'll keep it as a single row now as well. That'll get it out of the way of my fingers. Nothing can stop 30 E-Dragons other than you. It's a good advertisement for your base. Stopped 30 Electro Dragons. What a crazy thing to mess up. I don't know why I'm surprised. That's better. Oops. I messed up the clones. There they go. Oh, he quit out at 94%. Rip. I guess he just didn't want to get the triple. Why wouldn't you wait the extra 3 seconds? That's a good question. It's not like the trophies are gonna hurt you in a farming attack. He's really maxing out his time, I guess. The town hall is clear on the opposite side. Let's see if we can get that blimp into the middle. They clone up so quick, it looks like you get like 5 Electro Dragons out of the blimp all at once. Then you get all the Frost Mites helping out as well. I think if the Frost Mites happen to hit the clones and take up that extra housing space, it actually does make things go a lot faster. Especially if there's a lot left on the base. Impatience will be the death of humanity. Yeah, the TikToks and shorts have done a number on everybody's attention span. It's actually scary how little attention span kids have nowadays. It's really bad. And I'm adding to the problem. As a maker of shorts. I try to cut myself off from that stuff because it's so easy to get drawn in with it, and then you waste a bunch of time. It's not just kids, yeah, that's fair. It's a lot of people. But I think kids are getting hit by it the worst because they're like growing up with it. And that's not good for your development. But yeah, even as an adult, I've had to make sure that I also don't get sucked into the portal of short videos. The dopamine rush is creating addictions, yeah. PewDiePie's video goes into all this, his new one? Yeah, I seen it. Which, yeah, PewDiePie's advice is really good. Basically, so what PewDiePie did was he made a second profile on his phone, and he put the apps that have the short videos on there, or anything that's going to waste his time, he puts it on the second profile. Because then you have to take the extra few seconds to switch profiles, which is a little extra resistance, or not resistance, it's a little extra friction. And it gives you a few seconds to think about if you really want to spend your time doing that. And he said all it takes is that few extra seconds to decide to not do it. I should try to implement that myself. So I've been able to cut myself off of that a lot, but not entirely. Once in a while, I still fall down the rabbit hole. It is super addicting, it's really bad. We gotta try to be cognitive of it and cut it down. It's got electrolytes. It's what plants crave. I love Idiocracy. We need to give the plants water. Like, out of the toilet? Oh, God. I've seen that movie so many times. You uninstalled everything, having it in another folder isn't enough? Yeah. Brondo, yeah. I mean, different steps are gonna work for different people. I think there's a lot of people out there, even uninstalling the app wouldn't solve the issue. Because honestly, most people, they would uninstall it, and then they decide they want to watch some shorts, they're gonna reinstall it and then just not bother uninstalling it again. Most people don't want to get away from the shorts. That's their main form of entertainment. What did we miss? Oh, we still have the town hall. I thought that was already down. It's a cool anchor. That was a cool anchor. Neat base. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing the second profile thing that PewDiePie does. Basically having them in another folder. That would be enough for me. So I already don't really watch shorts too often. So that extra little bit of a barrier would be plenty, personally. Because even though I don't watch them often, when I do watch them, goodbye to a large chunk of time. This time that I can't afford to be wasting. Someone like Pewd spreading awareness is great, yeah. I love PewDiePie. Especially all the new stuff that he's doing. It's great. It's funny that he's talking about fixing the YouTube algorithm, but one weird thing about the YouTube algorithm is YouTube never recommends his videos. When he posts a new video, they never post it in my feed. Like, ever. I've actually missed a couple of them because usually I know that he posts a video because I have the notifications on, and I'll see that pop up. But it's super weird that a channel that I'm subscribed to with all the notifications on, that should pop up in my feed when he posts something, but it just doesn't. I am very confused as to why that is. My feed will be full of other channels that I don't ever watch. Have I watched Idiocracy? I've watched it a lot. I've watched it like 7 times. I'm very familiar with Idiocracy. It was my favorite movie for a while. Brilliant film. Yeah, it's really good. It's also funny watching a lot of that stuff kind of come to fruition. So I don't think it's entirely wrong. I think it's kind of what's happening. We are actually actively watching intelligence drop. Like, kids are dumber than ever. Sorry to say. Not that the adults were that bright to begin with, but, you know, we're headed downhill. Somebody want to get inside of that clone? There you go. Got stuck on the smasher. We'll get up to 24 million, then we'll do walls. Somebody need troops? I got you, guy. We had brain rot also, but it didn't use AI. AI is still a very new thing, but that's also going to be a very big problem. Like, AI has really taken off in the last few years. And it's going to get much worse. It's going to be a bigger problem when it becomes inevitably better at its job. I hate to see how prolific it's going to be in 5 years, 10 years. The AI bubble is about to burst. That's a lot of cope. It's not even a bubble. It's just an inevitability. That'd be like saying, you know, 50 years ago, oh, the internet bubble is about to burst. Nah, it's full steam ahead. The billions that has been spent is starting to wear out investors. It's a truth if you're an insider. Alright, we'll see. Whatever makes people feel better. Where's all the loot? There we go. We'll take that. It's not huge, but it's fine. AI will post its own videos and make everyone disappear. Well, the funny thing is, it could possibly be a potential thing. I mean, imagine a future where YouTube, you're looking for videos that have a human-made tag. Like, I like watching videos by humans. Kids aren't different, adults are. They still pass notes in class, they're just doing it with text. Alright. There we go. No need to do push-ups, AI will do it for you. Well, we'll have bionics for that. We don't need to do push-ups, just get new arms. I mean, everything's gonna be different from generation to generation in different ways. Some things easier, some things harder. Some things will be the same, but change is inevitable. And things were way different for me than they were for my parents when they were in school. And now the kids in school today have things way different than we did. There's so many kids nowadays that just don't even go to school. At least from different parents that I've talked to. And I have family members, they don't make their kids ever go to school. They don't ever get in trouble for it. It's crazy how optional school seems to be anymore. Maybe that's just around here, I don't know. Because I know when I was growing up, there was no question about it. It's like, you got school, you're going to school. There we go. Your grandkid goes to school for the social aspect. She's not academic. Well, that's good. At least she has, like, you know, motivation to go to school. Too many kids don't even have any sort of motivation. They'd rather sit in their bedroom and be on the internet. You were going to school because you had to, yeah. And it's funny because it's kind of a pendulum swing, because it was sort of the same way for my parents too. My dad never went to school. He didn't feel like going to school. He didn't go to school. Of course, back then there was a lot less regulation, so there wasn't even really much of a risk of the parents getting in trouble. At least not to the same extent as there is now. But even now, it seems like the parents they'll get in trouble and then they'll get off, and then they'll go to court again, and then they'll be like, oh, you better do this, and then nothing happens. But I mean, I also see Rika's point. At a fundamental level, kids are still kids. You left school and learned a trade, then you found your career later. Nice. Happy being an outdoor instructor? Yeah. Come on, little buddies. Where's all that loot at? Must have been collectors down there. I thought it was all trash buildings. I was gonna end the attack, but all the loot was still on the screen. Your cousin is smarter than any kid you knew growing up, and all he does is play Fortnite. Yeah, there's a lot of people like that too. It's crazy. There's some free gems. We'll take that. Hey, we can do walls. Let's do it. GG Fortnite. I've played Fortnite a few times. Not really my cup of tea. I mean, it's not horrible. I really don't like the building aspect, but they also now have a Fortnite with no building. So if I play, that's the mode I'm in. All that building that they do is a little too much. I don't remember how long it's been now, but I actually did a Fortnite sponsor. I've told this story a few times. One of the first sponsors that I ever had for Twitch streaming, I did a Fortnite sponsor. I lost a handful of followers when I did the Fortnite section of my stream, and then I ended up never even getting paid for it. It was like 20 bucks to play Fortnite for an hour. And I didn't get it. I didn't get the money and I lost followers. So I was like, maybe we don't do Fortnite anymore. Scam, yeah. Well, I went to submit for the payout, which was through Stream Elements, so it's not like it was an unofficial sponsorship. Like, it was a legit thing. I've been paid from other sponsorships through there since then. But they were like, we don't see Fortnite in your VOD. It's like, okay, I did switch to the Fortnite category. I made sure of that. And then I sent them the VOD, and I never heard anything else back about it. And I just didn't really want to... Like, I was tired of going through the hassle. I could have tried to keep reaching out. It was like, it's 20 bucks, whatever. Whatever. Why'd I lose followers? I don't know, they're probably mad I was playing Fortnite, I don't know. But I think I ended up losing like 3 or 4. But it was funny because you can go through my, like, what streams I play on Twitch tracker and see how many followers I get for which game I'm playing. And Clash of Clans is in the positive. I think I had a few other small games that were in the positive. And then there's Fortnite in the negative. Fortnite sucks, yeah. Apparently it sucks enough that people not only tune out, but they're like, I never want to watch this guy again. I'm not coming back. But I probably lose that many followers a week now just for whatever reason. It happens. I do my best. But hey, if people aren't having fun in the stream, you know, it is what it is. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, the blimp. I meant to pop in the core of the base. There we go. Rip COD. Oof. Award for the most soulless game. Yeah, I've never really played it that much. If it's a shooting game, you'll hate it. The only reason people stick with it is because they keep adding famous IPs. I mean, I think there are plenty of people who like genuinely enjoy Call of Duty, genuinely enjoy Fortnite. But I used to play more shooter games. I don't really play any anymore. I mean, there's nothing that's really... The closest thing I play to a shooter game is Borderlands, but that's not really a shooter game. Like, yes, there's shooting in it, but it's not what most people think of when you think of a shooter game. Like, it's not competitive, it's not you versus anybody. It's just, it's a looter shooter. Very different. However, I used to play, the shooter game that I played the most was a game called Unreal Tournament. I don't know if any of you are familiar with that. It's a bit of an older game, but I loved that game. I played the shit out of it. Now that was a fun shooter game. And funnily enough, the reason that Unreal Tournament stopped existing is because that company that made Unreal Tournament, well, there's a few reasons. One of the reasons, though, which is the funnier reason, is that the development company that made Unreal Tournament was also making Fortnite. And when Fortnite took off, they stopped working on Unreal Tournament. The other reason is Unreal Tournament, the people behind Unreal Tournament are behind Unreal Engine, and they didn't want to have the game associated with the name. They wanted Unreal to be just related to the Unreal Engine. So there's a few different reasons we don't get Unreal Tournament anymore, which is a shame because it was pretty good. Play Arma Reforger. I was gonna look that game up and I forgot. I'm gonna type it into Steam right now because we had talked about it a little bit in the last stream. Helldivers is good fun. I heard good things about Helldivers, but I never did try it. You're just sticking with cock. Nothing wrong with that. Clash of Clans is one of the most convenient games because you can just take it wherever. You can just play it a little bit here and there, stick it in your pocket. I totally understand why there's a lot of people who just play Clash of Clans. There's a big game that came out today, Crimson Desert. I kind of want to see what that's about. I'll probably throw on a Crimson Desert stream after I stream today. Have it play in the background, see if it's any good. But I don't really want to spend 70 bucks on a game right now. It's expensive. I threw Armor Reforger in my wish list. I'll check it out later now. Let me see if anybody needed troops. Mr. Morningstar. Oh yeah, Mr. Morningstar was in chat earlier. I don't know if I said hello or not. He made the idiot sandwich. And then I forgot. That's you, it's the only game you play? I tried Boom Beach. We could actually pop on some Boom Beach. I don't know if anybody tried that before. Or if anybody here actively plays it. I had never tried it before. And I downloaded it the other day just to see what it's about, because I was curious. It seems alright so far, but I'm still pretty early into it. Where did my blimp go? Oh, I didn't send it. I was so confused where my blimp was at. It's still in the bag. You've tried Boom Beach. Did you like that at all? Didn't they add AI chests to Boom Beach? I have no idea. I'm not that far in. You don't play anymore? Look at my little beach. Yeah, I'm pretty early into it. We got some chests to collect. Are these the chests? I don't know if that's it or not. Those are the only chests I've seen so far. But we can attack a base here, I guess. That was a flamethrower. It's the first one of those I've seen. Also, they have a speed up button, so you can speed up the attack once you've done everything. I mean, it's definitely got some Clash of Clans elements. It's like, it is, but it isn't Clash of Clans. It's obviously kind of the same, but very different, if that makes sense. Oh, that might be the chest. Something I noticed about Boom Beach is they do have ads in Boom Beach, which I didn't know that Supercell had any games with ads in it. So if I collect, for example, let's take the gold, I guess. You can watch an ad to collect the other things. No thanks. I actively avoid ads at every aspect. Free gift. What else do they have in here? Instant training. Active for 28 days. An extra builder, I guess, is permanent. So you can have 2 builders in this game. Ooh. Where I'm coming from, we got 6. Maybe that's why you stopped playing, maybe. You gotta join a task force for extra stuff, which is basically clans in this game. Supercell ID statue. Okay. But yeah. I don't know, I might mess around with it some more and see how I feel about it before I dive too deep into it. Decide if I want to make any content on it. As of right now, I'm just kind of meh. Meh. Reminds you a lot of AoE. Oh yeah, Age of Empire. I don't know if I've ever played that one. Also, Jack Daniels came in with the follow 7 minutes ago and I missed it. But thank you for the follow. If you're still here, appreciate it. If anybody's lurking who hasn't hit the follow button, I appreciate it if you consider hitting follow. Try to get our follower numbers built up a bit. See if we can hit 10K before summer, that would be amazing. Got a ways to go for that. Definitely more close to AoE. I see. We can do another wall. How many walls have we... Oh, we can do a couple of walls. How many are left? Actually, if I hit this button, it'll tell us, right? Well, we have 3 left. I guess 2 now. 2 walls remain. So we're almost done with the farming. Nice. More Electro Dragons. We're gonna get stuck in the clouds. We don't want that. Long stream? Not a super long stream today. We'll finish up the farming. We might do a couple of ranked attacks, and that'll probably be about it for today. So I still gotta finish working on the videos that I was getting prepared. So we recorded a fair bit of stuff during the subathon that I need to sort out. I still need to sort out the video from Worlds. I still have a vlog from Worlds that I haven't done anything with. We need to get that figured out. I probably did that in about the slowest way possible. It's alright. Here we go, raise it up. Get her done. I remember Larry the Cable Guy. I don't know if you've seen him. Larry the Cable Guy doing stand-up comedy. I don't think I've seen him do much of anything in a while, though. I think the last thing I've seen him do was playing Cars as Tow Mater. He was funny? Yeah, I agree, he was funny. I guess he's just chilling now. He probably made a bunch of money. Any news on Worlds? Not a peep from Worlds yet. We were talking about that earlier. So when they did an announcement for Worlds last year, it was on March 21st last year. But the big difference, so we still have time. But the big difference between this year and last year is obviously we had Worlds warm-up. So it's like we already kind of had the Worlds announcement because the warm-up was already going on. 41 E-Dragons? Yeah, if you do a farming attack, you get a bonus of 30 Electro Dragons. So we have a total of 46 with the Clan Castle and the clone spells. He was the perfect voice for Tow Mater, he was. So yeah, we got a shitload of Electro Dragons. It's funny. You take down pretty much any base in about 30 seconds. If they have loot. I'm just double checking the Clash of Clans Worlds page in case they happen to post something while I'm streaming. Only Clash of Clans? No, they haven't posted anything about Worlds. I'm checking a lot. So as soon as they say something, we'll know. This should be another April Fool's video. I should add it. I should get on my Town Hall 6 and add it to the other one we recorded. Be like, if you don't like your super dragons, try your 30 Electro Dragons. Because I'm assuming they gave it to everybody, right? No matter your Town Hall level. That'd be weird if they didn't. Look at them all. It's crazy. So many Electro Dragons. You'd hope so. Check it. Alright, yeah, we can check it. I forgot I was in a clan on this account. Hopefully, I'm probably kicked by now. So hopefully they didn't put me in war. Oh yeah, they kicked me. Whoops. Yeah, I'd do the same thing. Alright, let's see if we get Electro Dragons. Huh. Well, isn't that some bullshit? I'm actually really surprised they didn't do the Electro Dragons. I'll have to hop into a clan and we'll get that special statue. Well, that's a shame. Why would they not give you the Electro Dragons? Big sad. Well. Rip that idea. It's kind of sad for lower Town Hall levels. Yeah, they don't get to join in on the fun. They probably don't even know it's happening. I mean, I don't see how they would. Unless somebody shared a replay in the chat. Or they're watching streamers, but, you know, people who are that low probably aren't watching streamers. Let's be honest. I'm actually surprised my low town hall level videos do as well as they do. It's like, why are you guys even on YouTube? You just started the game. But, hey, some people like to hop on YouTube as soon as they start a new game and get some tips. Works out well for me. Which that's one of the videos that I'm wrapping up is my beginner's guide. Get that posted soon. Videos like that I've done before, I've always done well, so I'm hoping we have the same results. Fingers crossed. There's a lot of Electro Dragons. I say that every time, but it's always crazy to see. It is kind of like you're playing on one of those modded servers or something like that. So we need to get enough loot for the last 2 walls, and then we need to get enough loot for a mortar. So I can get my mortar started. And then all my builders will be busy. Need to find more bases like this, that makes things a lot easier. There we go. I think on the next attack, I'm going to clone up just boogers on purpose this time. We'll do it early in the attack so we can actually see what kind of value they can give us. Because why not? Let's give them super dragons, but not 30 Electro Dragons. Yeah, exactly. What a weird thing to not do. It's not like the super dragons weren't also a guaranteed triple. I'm gonna put the warden by himself on the bottom as much as I can. There we go. Go, little buddies, go. Oh, I dropped the rage by mistake, son of a bitch. I was gonna put that in the core for the boogers. Look at them though. That's a lot of them. They would have been doing a lot better with the rage. But they're still moving, and it's gone. Actually, if we can get 16 million elixir and just use the gold for the mortar, that'll be fine. Nice. This guy heard exactly what I wanted to do. Something we can do on this base. Because I see the hole. Balloon bomb. Now that we've seen before, that's not as fun. Boogie's inbound. Huge. Let's do the boogers again. These E-dragons create some space. There we go. Don't drop the rage by mistake this time. There we go. Booger army incoming. Hopefully they can get in there in time. Go, go, go. Just a horde of them. Oh, man. Let's see. We need a few more hits still. This guy's got a lot of elixir. We'll take that. I think we have almost enough gold already to get the mortar down. I think it's 16 or something like that. I'll be glad when the mortars are done. We can get back to doing the crafted defense before it expires. Where did my blimp go? I dropped it in this time. I don't see it though. Oh, it made it to the town hall, I think. I don't know, that's not the blimp. It's hard to say. Doesn't matter. Am I close to passing Fussy Boots? I don't think I... Actually, I think we got him. Not quite, not quite. We're close, though. Taking that leaderboard spot. I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to do it or not before we got all the farming done. Yeah, I'm going to have to message Supercell about the whole Town Hall 6 not getting E-Drags. Let them know that people are missing out on the fun. I don't know why I hit this base. He's got no loot. It'll be done quick, though. Come on, Blimp, get in there. Yeah, that was nothing. I don't know why I did that. Oops. That's fine. We don't need a CC every time. Those P.E.K.K.A.s and wizards are gonna get to do absolutely nothing. It was a fun thought, though. How much do I need? I need 16 million. I think pretty much 16 of each. Yeah, 16.8 for the border. So we are close. Then we'll do a few ranked attacks. With the proper armies this time. Sweeper's annoying. Kids nowadays never know SpongeBob. Oh man. I thought SpongeBob was still popular. I could be wrong. But they certainly don't have the cartoons like what we used to have. I don't know what they watch now. Whatever weird shit pops up on YouTube, I guess, or shorts. All these big defenses can't stop all these Electro Dragons. Where's that sun coming in from? Okay. It's kind of hitting right on my tablet. I don't even see the sun. Oh, there it is. It's up there pretty high now. Like Flintstones. I was thinking like Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, all those kinds of shows. Cable TV shows. Flintstones is a little bit before my time. Dexter? I actually kind of want to watch... Oh wait, you're talking about like Dexter's Laboratory. But it's funny you mentioned that because there's that other show called Dexter that's been popping up lately. I keep seeing video promotions for that. It looks good. Might have to watch it. But that's about the serial killer guy that kills serial killers, I think. Something like that. Yeah, the Dexter based on the Psychopath. That's the one I keep seeing ads for. Rhonda says Flintstones are my era. I have seen some Flintstones. It wasn't something I watched regularly though. And there was a Flintstones movie that came out when I was a kid, and I watched that. That was good. Yabba dabba doo. Jetsons I've not watched. I know what the Jetsons are. I've seen like clips of the Jetsons, but I never actually watched it. I've seen the intro to the Jetsons. That's about all I've seen of it though. Tom and Jerry was the shit. I love Tom and Jerry. That was one of my favorite shows. They don't make them like that anymore. Even when I was a kid. No, Tom and Jerry was good stuff. I'm glad they kept airing it too, because it was obviously an older show. But I got to enjoy it. Anything Cartoon Network was excellent? Yeah. They might have had one or two weird shows that I wasn't a big fan of, but for the most part, it was pretty solid. What is this? Another achievement? Oh my goodness, I'm getting spoiled with gems today. Heck yeah. Another 200. Alright, I think we can do the stuff now. The walls are officially done. No more walls to do. Huge. Let's get the mortar upgrading. And then I believe I have potions I can pop. So that's 34 hours, so we can do 3 of them. I think that's all I have anyway. Alright, 3 builder potions popped. Getting our upgrades done, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to get maxed out before the next update. Which I don't even know when that's supposed to be. OG Powerpuff Girls was great, yeah. Dexter's Lab, Teen Titans was one of my favorites. Not the new one, but the older one. The one before they made it look stupid. Honestly, I think Teen Titans was what really got me into superhero stuff. Because I watched Teen Titans and then I watched some of the Spider-Man shows and the Batman shows. So I didn't watch comics as a kid, but I watched a lot of the animated superhero stuff. And I was always a big fan of that. That's your brother's class name, Mojo Smoko. Nice. Poor Mojo Jojo. Misunderstood. Let's change this. We'll do a couple of ranked hits before we wrap up the stream for the day. Get a few triples on the board here. Old school Batman is wild to think about. Alright, let's see. We got sweepers. I see a sweeper. Where's the other one? Oh, okay. It's hiding. That's cheating. Okay. Send him back. Go back, Mr. Giant. Bro, go inside the base. Come on. Not exactly the pathing I was hoping for. Oof, that Duke is taking a lot of damage there. Bring him back. Got totems for days. Let's start doing that. That super dragon through the monolith would actually be really helpful. Come on. Alright, he's got help now. This is crushed. GG. It's still a busted strategy. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be. They didn't change anything. Wake the queen up because we can. Wake up, Prince. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh. Rhonda said a blacklisted word. Adam West. Adam is... Adam is a blocked term. I could probably remove that. The reason Adam is not allowed to be said in my chat is because people kept bringing up Blame Adam and I got tired of it. The old Clash of Clans streamer. I had asked people nicely to stop talking about him in my chat, and they wouldn't stop doing it. So now you can't say Adam in my chat. I could probably remove that now. Those people that were causing troubles, they haven't been in stream for a while. Oh, I said West and didn't know about that guy. Oh man. I loved Adam West. I didn't watch too much of his Batman stuff, but I seen some other work that he'd done towards the later years of his life. He's super funny. Alright, let's do one more, then we'll wrap it up. Yeah, I'll remove the Adam West, or the Adam thing. The original Batman. I think there might have been a Batman before Adam West. Like a really old Batman. I don't know though. I could be wrong. But I feel like they've been doing that superhero stuff for so long. Alright, let's do it. Let's go out on one more triple in the ranked hits, and we'll do more ranked tomorrow. And then I think tomorrow we're going to do ranked attacks, maybe some esports if there are any good matches. And then we will continue the Pokemon Nuzlocke for as long as we can keep that running. Maybe finish to the Elite Four, probably not tomorrow. But we'll see what happens. So I'd like to try to get that run all the way through. It's gonna be tricky though. Nice, we got the sweeper. I need to make my bar a little bit bigger again. I keep missing buttons. Ice Golem on defense. It's a little tedious. Where's my prince at? Okay, it's a good thing I didn't hit his button. He's chasing skellies. Now we can hit that ability. Good. Let's go ahead and do that and this. That revenge tower's being kind of a pain. And then of course we got the Barbarian King here. While the Archer Queen's right there. Stop it. Alright, you're not getting any more revives until your friends come around. Idiot. Just chasing the king. Alright, he can have another revive. Hit the queen. There you go. Attaboy. I will save the last one for when this stuff on the right side gets a little closer. Tank the air defense, maybe distract that revenge tower for a bit. Here goes the revenge tower shortly. Alright, let's go for it. The Duke is tanking the air defense instead. The revenge tower is going to be a problem. It is low at least. Oh, it's getting healed back up though. That's annoying. Get the builder hut down. We have one dragon left. Go, go, go. Oh wait, there's a couple of dragons there. Either way, we gotta get that tower down. Oh, seeking air mine. Okay, safe. Unless we have 2 more seeking air mines, that would be very unlucky. But we've had the Duke running around up here, so it should be okay. We got it. Ay, ay, ay. Ever had insomnia? I have troubles with sleeping from time to time, but I don't know if it's actually insomnia. I've never been officially diagnosed. You have really bad insomnia? Sorry to hear that. It's gotta suck, not being able to rest. Last month you couldn't sleep for 4 days straight? Tried everything, such a bad feeling? Jeez. Yeah, I've never had anything that bad. I'll have nights here and there where I can't go to sleep. Like after the subathon that we did on Monday, for some reason I just could not fall asleep. It ended up being super late at night before I could finally get any rest. And then I was right back up again a few hours later. Then I was tired again a few hours after that. Rip. But yeah, nothing that bad though. Alright, that's where we're gonna wrap things up for today. Let's see who is live to raid out to. Got Mr. Morningstar. Oh, refresh the list here. Looks like it's just Mr. Morningstar. Styles live, but he streams in Spanish. So we'll raid over to Mr. Morningstar. Let's go show him some love. I appreciate you guys hanging out. And we'll be back on tomorrow. Turns out your hypothalamus... Oh, turns your hypothalamus into Swiss cheese. You die from a lack of sleep? That's crazy. Alright, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you all next time. Until then, take care. See ya. Peace out. Appreciate you being here, Parker.